I think those switches are called Godspeed. GMK Godspeed, maybe? Something like that. Alright, we're live on YouTube, man. Just made the thumbnail, just uploaded everything. We are good to go. What are we doing today? First, we're gonna do the LeetCode Daily. Then, I'm gonna try and understand what the hell I vibe coded yesterday. Yesterday I did like a 6-hour vibe coding session. And I don't really know, I didn't even look at the code, man. I just accepted all the changes. And I was thinking about it yesterday, like last night. I was like, man, maybe I should like kind of see what it's doing, just so that I have some level of understanding for when you know, I expand features and whatnot. I can debug things. I think it's probably important for me to understand the code at least a little bit, man. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But LeetCode Daily first, or I should say Type Racer first, because no condom Chris just redeemed Type Racer. In what language? We vibe coded some stuff in C++ and in TypeScript, JavaScript, React, Remix. But I'm interested in both the C++ and React code. But let's do Type Racer first. What's happened? No condom Chris. How's your Memorial Day been? Has it been bumping? Pretty chill? Oh shit. Did I mess something up? I just messed something up, man. Alright, we're good, I think. I think we're good. Can't complain. What do you do today? Stay at home? Went out barbecuing? What do people do on Memorial Day? Barbecue junk food. Oh yeah. I guess that's what people do. Oh, I'm trying to send the Type Racer link. That's what I'm trying to do. Create the racetrack first. Type Racer link. YouTube. Type Racer link. Twitch. And Type Racer link for Discord. Alright, let's get this over with, man. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Dang, they're gonna give us a long-ass passage for the warm-up. Wait, I gotta start the race. Remix is being deprecated? What do you mean Remix is being deprecated? React Router v7? I don't know much about React, but those two things sound like different things. Unless there's more than one type of remix out there. Anyways, oh, Q Ultimus in the house, Vertazoid and JustBax132. Welcome to the party. Isaac codes. What are you talking about? Remix? Deprecated? No way, man. They just... He must be tripping. What? For real? So everything is deprecated? Is this the same stuff? I thought... Is Remix just... Anyways. Let's do the type racer. The championship round is here. And then I'll look into what you're talking about, Isaac. Here we go. Championship round. Let's go. Pixel Pusher in the house. And Uzbekistan in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Dang, look at that. 104, 105, 107, 162 Pixel Pusher. 86 Clistar. Dang. 162 for Pixel Pusher. Let's put that up there. Pixel Pusher, 162 miles per hour. Hey. Is my website not working? I'm offline. Why is it telling me I'm offline, man? That's crazy. Q Ultimus, thank you very much for that Prime subscription. Let me add you up there too. And I gotta look into why my thing isn't being updated. I wonder if it just... I had to look into that, man. That ain't cash money. Alright, look at that. Pixel Pusher 162. Very nice. That's 84 wins under your belt. DevGod 2020. Welcome to the party. 11-hour retail work marathon with time and a half pay because daycare parents call outs. Go burr. Dang. Dang, you just worked 11 hours or what? All right, there's a few things we gotta look into before I do anything. First is like, what the hell, man? My thing is offline. I need to set up like some alerts or something. LeetCode online checker is not doing great right now. Error. Status code 401. What does a 401 mean? Unauthorized? I gotta fix that, man. Alright. We'll fix that later on. Oh man. What am I gonna do? LeetCode Daily first. LeetCode Daily. My LeetCode online checker not working. What a shame. Daily was pretty difficult. Ice Cold Witch. What's happening? Prepare myself? Oh lordy. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Divisible and non-divisible sums difference. You're given a positive integer. You're given positive integers n and m. Define two integers as follows. Num1, the sum of all integers in the range 1 to n, both inclusive, that are not divisible by m. And num2, the sum of all integers in the range 1 to n, that are divisible by m. Return the integer num1 minus num2. All right, that's easy work. So it's 1 to n and 1 to n. So I equal 1, I less than equal to n. And then we're just gonna check if it's divisible, not divisible by m. So if I mod m equals 0, that means it is divisible. Otherwise it is not. So if it is divisible, what are we trying to do? We're trying to add it to num2. And then this one is like num1. And then they just want us to return num1 minus num2. Just getting started with Remix, the latest version. Oh yeah. I just saw that, Isaac. I just pulled it up right here. That's crazy. I didn't think. So what does that mean, man? Does that mean no more Remix? Should I upgrade? Alright, I will try and read that thing, and let me just submit this daily problem. It's too easy, too easy. Try solving 01. Dang, Pixel Pusher coming with the heat, man. 01? Is that a follow-up? Is that possible? Alright. Let me think. Let me think what that means, man. So classic web dev, always moving to the next shiny framework every few days. Yeah, wait, you think I should just stay with Remix? Does that mean Remix is no longer a thing? What would have been Remix version 3 is React Router version 7. Remix v2 to React Router v7 will be a non-breaking upgrade. So I can just upgrade, huh? Should I upgrade? I don't know yet. Alright, let me think about 01 first. How the heck do you do that? Because okay, so the only numbers that are divisible by m will be like every m numbers. So I wonder what that means. That means we gotta take this, man, this is a math problem. So how many numbers are divisible by m? Is that gonna be like n divided by m? I don't know, man. That's how many numbers there are, but how do you know what they add up to? Alright, 1 to 10. M is 3. Nang, 1 to 37. This one is 18. So 10 divided by 3. There's 3 numbers in here that are divisible by 3. And when we add them up, they're 18. How do we know? How do we know that? How can we calculate that by math? I don't know. I know there's three numbers when we divide, but then how do you know what they are? They are at least 3, 6, and 9. So it's like 3 plus. I don't know if I can figure this out. Shiznits! Thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Brent, what's happened? 3 plus 6 plus 9 equal 3 times 1, 2, 3. Yes, I was, my mind was going somewhere like this, but I don't know if I can figure out all the stuff. But maybe with, now that you spelled it out for me, let me think a little bit more. There are 3 numbers, and then it's the sum. I see. Oh, I get it now. So, alright, let me erase all this stuff. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take the sum of numbers from 1 to n. I should know this formula. I think it's... Man, what is it? It's like n squared something. Oh, shit, man. I should know this off the top of my head. It's n squared. All right, let me see. Sum of numbers 1 to. All right, maybe I should start small. 1 to 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10, right? So then 1 to 4 is like 4 squared. 16. No. I can't believe I don't remember this. This should be like automatic. It's like I don't remember the formula for something, I don't know, Pythagorean's theorem or something. N squared. Wait, I think I'm n squared plus n plus 1 squared? Wait. N times the average of the first and last number. Is that, wait, is it n times n plus 1 over 2? So if it's 1 to 4, it'll be 4 times 5. Yeah, that checks out. It took me a long time to remember this, man. So, okay. So the sum of all the numbers is n times n plus 1 over 2. And then we're going to find the sum of the numbers that are divisible. And that is going to be m times m plus 1 over 2 times m. Wait, what should I call this? So this is the sum of numbers from 1 to m, and I multiply that by m, and then I just return. Wait. So this must be sum minus. Man, these are such bad variable names. But I'm just call this num2, and I'll call this num1. Right? Wait. Let me think. What am I doing? Let me just write this down, and then I'll think about what I just wrote. Like, does this make sense? Try an example where n equal 10 and m equal 5. Are you trying to tell me that there's a flaw in my logic? So if n is equal to 10 then the sum of all numbers would be 55. Wait, 10 times 11 divided by 2, 55, right? And then if m, now num2 would be 5 times 6, 15 would be num2. So then num1 would be, all right, this is num2, and num1 would be 55 minus 15, which is 40. So then we're returning 40 minus 15, which is 25. Is that this? I don't know. How many numbers should we be adding if n equal 10 and m equal 5? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying, Brett. You're saying this number... No. That's good. That... Two numbers. Two numbers. Oh, yeah. I see my mistake. In my... I calculated it right by hand, but by code it's wrong because this is the sum of numbers. How many numbers there are, but I'm saying it's m, so it's like how many divisible is gonna be n divided by m, and this number here, it should be like that. I see. Yeah, I see that now. I don't know what I was thinking before. In my mind, I think I had it, but in my implementation, it was wrong. Absolutely wrong. And then this should be okay. 01, right? Interesting. All right, now I got another question, or a question, not another one, for Pixel Pusher and Brett. When you read this problem, did you immediately know that you could do this in 01? Because anytime I see problems like this, I don't even try and think about math. I just do it, you know, with programming. Yes? You didn't ask me? Ice Cold Witch. Alright, did you know that you could do this in 01, Ice Cold Witch? Wait, Icy Black Deep, what's happening? You remember the derivative where you're adding n pairs of numbers that each sum to n plus 1? Wait, what are you talking about? Remember the derivation. Are you talking about, is this formula the thing that Gauss came up with, or whoever it was? Range from 1 to n is a giveaway. Yeah, I don't even... Yeah, Gauss as a kid. Yeah, I remember. Somebody... Man, I think it was yesterday somebody mentioned Gauss. Somebody was like... Somebody came in here... We're talking about AI. Someone is like, why would you... If AI is like, has all the knowledge of Gauss, why would you even hire somebody? We just hire Gauss instead, or something like that. Anyways, I think we're debating whether companies are gonna lay off engineers because AI is so good, or if companies will hire more engineers and augment them with AI. I don't know which one is better, you know, or which one is more likely. Because I think having an augmented engineer is better than having only AI, you know what I'm saying? So that was my argument. I was like, yeah, maybe AI will have, you'll have more people who are more productive, you know. The second one, wait, Shiznitz, you think AI is going to replace everybody? All right, let's say we have two hypothetical companies. One company has 10 employees or 100 employees, and they're all augmented with AI. And then there's another company with no employees, and it's just, or like one employee, but it's just like mainly AI stuff. I'd say the company with 100 people augmented with AI will do more work than the other company. That's how I see it, but who knows? Whatever reduces costs. But a company's objective is not to reduce costs. A company's objective is to make more money, right? And the only way you're gonna make more money is not by reducing costs. It's like by growing your revenue, right? But I don't know anything, man. I'm just an employee. That's a nice theory, yeah. AI always has a limit on training. They peak, augmenting makes it so that they can continue to grow. Smart coder, what's happening? Humans are slow. AI is greater than humans because AI can work 24/7. All right, but I'm not saying no AI. I'm saying, I guess the argument is one person with AI more productive than no people and only AI? You know, like who's gonna get more work done? I'd think the one person with AI. But I don't know because nobody knows. El Minson in the house. What's happening? One person is a bottleneck. Maybe 10 people can run a 1 billion company soon. All right, but what if you had 20 people with the same technology as those 10 people? What if they can run a $5 billion company, you know? Would you would you like fire everybody just for cutting costs, or would you try and hire more people to like get more revenue, you know? I'm on the side of more the merrier, but I guess we'll see in a few years what happens, man. Fred Books said, what one programmer can do in 1 month, 2 programmers can do in 2 months. Wait, what? Let me think about that. Are you saying adding more people is not always a solution? I would never get rid of the human element completely. They'd end up colluding. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like maybe people with AI as a tool might be able to get more stuff done than if you just rely only on AI. That's my take. I guess, yeah, time will tell though. Wait, the Mythical Man Month. It's a whole book, pretty famous. Man, you guys already know I don't read books, but I look it up. The Mythical Man Month. One program can do in 1 month, 2 programmers can do in 2 months. I mean, that the math adds up. Don't defense. Welcome to the party. Please read books, man. I don't have time to do that. One day I'll try and read a book. This is pretty famous. You should read Peopleware. Never heard of that, man. No one follows it. What is Peopleware about? Give me a... Peopleware can refer to anything that has to do with the role of people in the development or use of computer software. Peopleware. About to implement a Laravel firewall? I don't know what that means. R2, what's happening? 9 pregnant women can't deliver a baby in 1 month. Yeah, I get it. Humans are really annoying to control. Ask for random things like food, sunlight, leaving the office every day. But that's where all the creativity comes from, right? Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, what do we do? Well, I have some issues with my Twitch. I don't know if my API key is bad. How do I get a new API key? Is it type Blazor time? Yeah, it is. But there's a problem with my website that I need to fix. The problem is my online checker isn't working, so it's not showing anybody online, including me. And I think this happened before. I think it's on a, like, every few days my API key goes out. So maybe I gotta update this thing. I don't know how to get a Twitch API key. Is Type Blazor working? You already wrote Type Blazor? Yeah, you guys want to see it real quick? All right, before I look into this Twitch API key, who cares about online, offline, whatever, right? You guys want to see the real stuff, man. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Let me open up some things. What is this? Sure, save it. I'll show you I'll show you what I vibe coded yesterday. I'm actually pretty impressed, but I don't know how any of it works. I didn't look at the code, but today I want to like investigate the code. I don't know if that's a true vibe coder. A true vibe coder doesn't need to look at anything, man. You didn't look at the code? No, wait, what just happened?
Go away ads.
Pixel Pusher, thank you very much for the sub. Let me add that in real quick. Pixel Pusher, thank you so much. Man, that's crazy. You're only up here one time, but I know maybe you don't put it out there on the thing. Wait, why is the comments field a password field? Hey, that's my security defense, man. Don't you worry about that. It's to throw people off. It's not laziness. It is strategy. Anyways. What we're gonna do, I was running my thing. Yeah, let me do that. So this is running, that's running. I also need to run one more. Type Blazor server. Wait, let me close this real quick. Alright, let's see. Alright, here's my website, man. This is my development mode. And this is what I vibe coded yesterday. Type Blazor. So this is single player mode, right? Yes. Kind of works. Not super smooth or anything, but like it does stuff. But this is single player, boring. Everybody can do that. This is multiplayer mode now. That's one thing. Let me go in here in another room. Wait, it's not working. It's not working, man. I thought I fixed this. I thought I fixed this issue. Alright, maybe. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have closed all that stuff, man. Windows broke it? Yeah. Something broke it. So there's a problem with the multi-threading stuff. It's like having some type of race condition or deadlock right now. But I fixed it. But maybe I'm running like an old binary there. I don't remember which binary I should be running. Maybe it's not that, man. Maybe. Oh yeah. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. No, that's not the one. Let me try and figure this out. You are a real trailblazer. I don't know about that. Wait, you need to make the world disappear when you type it correctly? Like type racer? Hold on. We got a lot of things to fix, man. Build, fix, release, type racer, server. Yeah, right? I swear it was working. I was trying to think of a word with blazer in it. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Maybe, yeah. All right, here we go. One more time. Type blazer, multiplayer. Oh, look at that. There's my name, right? And I'll go into another window. Incognito. I'll put another person or whatever. So there's 2 people. Let me even make them side by side or something so you can see. And look, this is all vibe coded, man. This is crazy. But I have no idea how it works. And it's kind of hard to read. But look at that. There it is. Vibe coded in a couple hours. And today I want to like try to understand how it did it. And then maybe I'll take it from there, you know. There's still clearly a lot of things I have to fix and upgrade. The UI is not that great. But I mean, shit, it's like day 1, man. Why did it say 60% done? Wait, who says that? I guess it's like how far you are in the thing. Finished, yay. Wait, can't you just copy and paste the box? Yes, you can. We can copy and paste the box for now. Throwing off money at Opus. How do you pronounce that? Opus? And we'll build the whole thing in 8 hours. Man, I think I spent like $15 yesterday vibe coding this junk with Opus 4 Max or whatever, man. I don't think I'll be using that. That's way too expensive for me. You're on the 2nd or 3rd word and percent was 60%. Yeah, there's probably bugs in this, man. I haven't checked the code or anything. I haven't really tested much. But it is working, which is probably the most important part for now. There's, I mean, working at Google Corporate Guardian doesn't matter. Yeah, man, it does matter, man. I'm not trying to just burn my money. What the hell? You think I can just take $2,000 and just flush it down the toilet for no reason, smart coder? I don't have that kind of money, man. You're crazy if you think that. I'd be broke in no time if I thought like that. Anyways, so that's what we did yesterday with Type Blazer. And Man, also, oh look, no, it doesn't work. This is my local thing. $20 for a decent type racer alternative, but it's not guaranteed, man. You could throw $20,000 for like a 1% chance it works or something. That's not a great use of money, I think. For how much money I have, at least. Maybe if I was like a billionaire, 20 grand is nothing. But man, you're tripping if you think $20,000 is nothing for somebody like me. All right, where do we begin with this type blazer stuff? So that's like, should we look at the back end? You guys want to see the back end first? Or what? Oh, Jaskaran from YouTube. What's happening? Sorry, I'm slow on the YouTube chat. Alright, so I don't even know. I don't know anything, man. Maybe this is what it builds. So this is all the socket stuff. I'm using Websockets just like the chat room I built on my website. And yeah, Websockets, I don't know what these settings are or anything, but I'll probably have to try and chat. Just ask the AI to explain the code. So the first time it made it, there is a problem right here. It entered a deadlock and then it fixed it, but I don't know how it fixed it. So maybe I can like compare or something. But maybe I'm not too interested in all that. Am I? I'm gonna put them side by side. Oh, it's very different. Let's see. It's the join room that was erroring out in the original thing. I don't know if this is great to just try and eyeball it, man. There are other ways that are easier for sure. I don't even know where to go with this, man. I don't want to like vibe code myself into a corner where it's like it's gotten so complicated where I don't even know what the hell is going on, you know. I think this is a good time to like try to understand the code base a little bit before I start adding crazy features and updating stuff. Well, first, all right, there's one thing that I really need to figure out, man, and that is how to compile C++. I think I struggled with this a lot yesterday. I still don't even know how to compile it. I had this AI thing write me a script to like compile like this thing, build type blazer.bat. CMake. I guess, yeah. Oh man, maybe this is the problem here that I was having. I had to like specify my tool chain or something. I've had so many issues trying to build this thing, man. It's like, how does it know what to use though? Does it just use the CMake list? tries to do it with this, and then it works. Masterism, what's happening? What do you usually work with at work? Languages and such. C++ mainly at work. But it's all internal tooling to handle the building and compiling, you know. I don't really know anything about that stuff. Alright, something else we did yesterday, besides that whole type blazer thing, also did the about me page on the website. Coded this up. This was easy compared to the other thing. This took like 2 hours, but mainly it was just me writing the stuff down, not the vibe coding part. The vibe coding part probably took like a few minutes. So the website is like coming together, man. There isn't much like empty space or unfinished parts. I guess the topics part is kind of unfinished. I had planned to make a problem list with all these topics, but I haven't gotten around to all that yet, man. Alright, what should I do? What should I do? We gotta, I don't know how to understand this vibe code stuff, but let's see. I'm gonna go through this dang code right now. So it's a dang socket, right? Which ones are the interesting things? Maybe in the message. All the learning a code base is the worst. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, man. So here's the message that comes in. There's a few types. Should I take some notes? Nah, I shouldn't. There's a join room type of message. There's a leave room message. Player progress, I'm guessing anytime somebody joins a room. This has the room ID, and I guess we're sending the username in the thing, whatever username you type in that box. Let me pull it up. Like any username you type here, I guess that's what gets sent in this username. And the room ID here, there's nowhere to set the room ID in this because it's always default here, but we're gonna have to upgrade that at some point. And then what is game manager? I don't know what the hell that is. Game manager, should we look in that? So everything happens in the game manager. All the good stuff, it looks like. That's where you update the player progress, is in the game manager. It's where you mark the player as finished. It's where the start game kicks off. It's where everything happens, man. And then I guess this is the game logic, like I don't know if that's good or what. So that's basically it, man. Everything is in the game manager. Let me look in the game manager. Where's that? Type Blazor game manager. Where's that from, man? Is it from this? Yeah, it's from this class, type Blazor game.h. Let's see what we got in here. Is it too small? Global? Wait, where's the global at? What are you talking about? I don't know anything, Icy Black Deep. Oh, right here, global game manager. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know people say you should have global things. That's probably not great, but let's look at what this game manager thing does. So we have get or create room. I guess they only want one game manager running. Maybe that's why it's global. So even if there are multiple different rooms, the game manager is gonna manage all the rooms. Is that how it works? And then there's a game room with a bunch of shit. Let's see. So the game manager has a map from, I guess, an ID to the game, the actual game room. So this is like the name of the room. In our case, it's just default. Player to room map. Do we need a ordered map here? Probably not, man. What is this? Sample text? Everything just loaded up. I don't even know where we define those. Maybe in the CPP file. So what we got? Get or create a room. Get the room. Remove a room. Join a room. Leave a room. Get player room. Interesting. Handle player progress. Handle player finish. Start game. And then get sample text. I don't know about all that. If you never declared extern, it's pretty okay, but it would be better to make it static, so to enforce that. I don't know where the hell your main is. The main is in this thing right here. In this main whatever. Get out of here? Wait, what? Who said that? All right, let's see. So this is how the AI decided to code it up. Wait, this is the game room. Let me see. The game room has, you can add a player, remove a player, update progress, can start. I don't know what that means. Maybe if there's we'll find out soon enough. To JSON, what does that do? All right, let's see. Let's see the implementations. They add a player. Player ID, username. And this is, I guess, the WebSocket. I don't know what. You didn't tell the AI to put comments? Man, it has a comment right here. It has some comments. I mean, this code doesn't look overly complicated to understand, right? I think we could understand this for sure. What are we most interested in? I don't know what we're most interested in. Maybe let's see, how to update the player progress. So you player ID, progress, WPM accuracy. Alpha Diallo from YouTube, what's happening, man? Sorry, also a few minutes late to see your message. From vibe to chill coding. It's vibe coding, chill coding, similar, but maybe different. Wait, so when we update a player progress, it just puts it in here, but then how, I want to know how it gets broadcasted. Is it through this to JSON, game room to JSON? Maybe it like transforms it to JSON and then blasts it to all the players in the room. Let's look at, hold on, let me think. players. It must be, right? Let's look at the main again. Broadcast to room. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Or I guess it goes here. So like player progress as we're typing, I guess it sends the player progressions through the WebSocket. And then it just broadcasts. That's it. Everything works. How, man, I don't know how to vibe code anything. It's so difficult. Like vibe coding, man, because I don't want to just be a 100% vibe coder. I still want to like kind of know what's going on. And all right, maybe I should start writing down the things that I need to work on for TypeBlazer for it to feel like more polished and stuff. So let me make a README file with a bunch of shit. Things, all right, let's say things to do, or just to do, man. I don't even know. All right, first, for sure, we need to be able to join different rooms than default. Let's start making this list. Join different rooms. All right, let me think. How do I even want this, man? Do I want it to be like you can create a room and invite people? Yes, for sure. Do I want like a random room, kind of like how TypeRacer does it? Maybe. But for sure we need to join different rooms. I need to link. I don't want to specify a name. I want to be able to get that name from a database or something. Use, or I just put authentication. Auth. You don't need rooms? Of course you need rooms, man. Yeah, you think I'm gonna build this just so that we can type race with ourselves? I'd like to actually build a product and have it, you know, I'd like to work on this over the next few months and then release it into the wild and see how it does. So yeah, I do need different rooms. I also want to implement, all right, these are like way far off ideas. An ELO rating system. How do I prioritize? There's like things that need to be fixed now, and then things future, far future, or near future, or whatever. Just hit 1K questions on LeetCode. What am I doing with my life? Man, 1K is good. Random rooms like Among Us, we can join whatever room we want. Yeah, join different rooms. Get like a race now type of room, like the current room. I need some user authentication, so like you can't enter usernames. You have to like be registered. Why would you have ELO when WPM is completely objective? WPM is not objective, man. What if somebody is only typing on easy texts and or something like that, man? I don't want an ELO system to like put two people up against each other. I don't know. not all texts are the same difficulty. All right, let me finish everything. All right, here's I want like rated races. Maybe one championship race every hour, something like that. And in these rated races, that's where your elo gets affected. How can you protect it from scripting? I can't. I'll try to make it annoying, but it's something that you cannot prevent 100%, and I'm fine with that. Anyways, what else? I guess copy and paste shouldn't work. Are you making binary search? I don't know. I'm making a type racing game, man. Type racer blazer. Type blazer. Clearly UI, I don't even have to, UI needs to be nice. It's just default AI stuff right now. I don't know. I don't know what goes into a typing game, man. Maybe. All right, let's see. All right, I think let's look at Type Racer, how they do it. Okay, so they highlight red and they just make everything green. Should I do something similar? Anyways, I'm not gonna finish that race. But this green and this gray is not great. But that's in the UI. Green. Correct text. Hard to read. Incorrect text should also be highlighted. What else? Copy and paste should not work. Alright. Is that enough for now? There's a lot of things we gotta work on, right? I think, alright, the most important thing might be, how do we do the room thing, man? Like, who controls when, like, I guess we have one person who creates the room and that person is in charge of controlling when the race starts and stuff like that. I'm trying to think how I want this done. Yeah, maybe, right? This is like future race type racer stuff. Okay. First, let's get the room name thing going. Should we vibe code that? I think we should. Let me see what we got going on here. Hey, should we check this in as a commit? Type blazer first commit. Alright, Alright, let's pull up the AI stuff, man. And we're not going in max mode today. Max mode was very expensive yesterday. Today, we're only going in regular ass mode. And what's the first thing I'm gonna tell this AI, man? I'm gonna tell it, well, first, let's add the correct contexts. Type Blazor multiplayer, I think. So I'll tell it wait, do you think I should have it where I enter the code to join, or just click on a link? And then every time it just makes default. I'm gonna say instead of having the room name be default, let's generate a random code that is, I don't know, four characters, five letters or something, maybe. Doesn't need to be that crazy. Oh shit. I just joined 1,000 rooms, man. Hey, that's not cool, man. That was crazy, whatever just happened. Alright. Maybe this whole join game thing is not great. And why did it join so many, man? That's crazy. Let's change the UI a bit. Instead of join room, let's have a create room instead. And once the room gets created, then you can show the random room code. Should I accept? I'm gonna accept everything. Hey, Smart Code, are you still around, man? What's been happening? Are you planning to... I mean, I think you took the contest, right? Are you making a comeback to the stream community and stuff? I know you said you shut down your Discord server. But are you like, do you have free time? Are you into LeetCode again? Or what? I was asking, like, what are you up to these days? Because I know you took a step back a few months ago from the whole Twitch thing and LeetCode thing. But I saw you take the contest, you know. And never left, just chilling more. I see, I see. Never ignore LeetCoding, though. I see. So you still LeetCode. Very cool. Alright, join a game. So I just created a room. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna tell it yeah, I just got less than 1400 rank in the weekly. Very good, man. That's a nice finish. 1400. Hey, I took that weekly, man. It was tough. I spent so long on Q3 and I couldn't figure it out, man. And I told No Condom Chris that I will upsolve it, but I never upsolved it. I never upsolved it because I heard Chi-Chi Impact didn't solve Q3 or Q4. So like, man, if Chi-Chi can't solve that, I for sure cannot solve it, you know? Oh wait, weekly 450. I see, you're not talking about week, like 450 was a couple weeks ago? I was talking about 451. Let me see what Q3 on this one was. Oh yeah, this is, man. I had one error on this dang problem. I forget what I did differently, but I was. Wait, I solved it though. No, I didn't solve it. I didn't solve it. I was seeing if I could GPT my way to solve it, and I did. I used, like, after the contest, I was like, man, I wonder how easy it is to actually use ChatGPT on a contest. And then ChatGPT just like solved it in one try or something, 2 tries. It's like, dang, that's what I'm going up against. It's crazy. Oh, Pat's Hello World, what's happening, man? Yeah, so I actually used ChatGPT after the contest just to check, like, man, is everybody actually solving this? Or what? I'm a fan of ChatGPT, just not for cheating. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the whole competitive programming space, something has to happen. Because it's not fun when so many people cheat. You know? Anyways. Oh yeah, that 450 was the 0101 BFS. Something that I didn't know how to do before. But now I know. Hey, look at that. Bobby Blue, higher racing, surpassed me. Pat's Hello World coming for me, man. You're coming for me, Pat. My rank is dropping so fast. So for Q3, you need to realize that all portals should be explored on the same level. Cycles can be avoided with Dijkstra's anyways. Yeah, smart coder. Yeah, I saw you could use Dijkstra's or O1 BFS. I don't know O1 BFS, but Dijkstra's, I think I tried Dijkstra's, but I failed to realize that once you hit a portal, you should jump to all portals at the same time. I didn't do that. I was thinking I had to like remember which portals I went to and something like that, man. And my Dijkstra's wasn't working because of that observation where once you hit the portal, you should just go to all the portals at that same moment, you know? I think that messed me up for sure. But after I realized that, I think I could solve it. Anyways. Man, we got a lot of things to do. Sunrise Lo-Fi. Welcome to the party. How am I? I'm doing alright. Life is good. Work is decent. Alright, let me accept these changes. Let me see what it's talking about, man. It's like either you join a wait, you create the room. Wait, what was the last prompt I told it to do? Okay, that's the last prompt. And then now, actually I want to tell it, let's remove the enter your name field. Eventually, I would like to add auth, user auth to the website. But for now, let us just use guest, or what? I don't want to use guest because that's what TypeRacer uses. Let's just use player 1, 2, 3 anonymous. Anon. Let's just use anonymous coward. Anon followed by a random animal like anon crow or non-cat. Generate funny names. Yeah, we'll try and generate some not so funny names, but just some random names. Based on the Blaze theme. Yeah, we'll fix all that soon. Let's try and just get this type blazer thing somewhat functional in the next, I don't know. I'd like to have this launched on my website in production working so that we can actually type race with each other. Maybe by, I don't know, what are we now? We're in end of May. I don't know, by August. Is August a good time frame for this? I think we're almost there already, man. So maybe August might be alright. I mean, I'm just gonna accept these things. So we can either create a room or should I have join a room? Man, I don't know what to do. Let me consult my README because I already forgot what I'm doing, man. Join different rooms. User auth. Man, this is so much work I don't feel like doing. Should I just handle the user authentication right now? Or should I just piggyback off of my website for now? Let me see what it can do. For user auth, let's use existing auth on the website. Users. I'm gonna just say that. Let me see what it can interpret that as something, man. Are ELOs gonna have ranks? Oh yeah, like LeetCode Knight or something? Yeah, yeah. Ranks like turtle, snail, puma, or something. Yeah. Well, man, I'm wondering, man, should I take it out of my website and put it into its own website? Like, I don't want to. I don't want, man. Just showed my thing. I don't want it to like contaminate my website. You know, maybe I should put it in its own website. Should I work on that right now? Make a new project and copy all this stuff over there. Let me think. I think that's what we should do, man. Right? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're taking a radical change of direction here. I'm gonna make a new project. I'm gonna start something from scratch. Wait, that can stay. Yeah, these things should be separate, man. I don't know why I'm trying to put everything on my website. All right, how do you even start a new project, man? This is not something I do all the time. And then somebody told me Remix is deprecated and we should be using some new stuff. First things first, do I have to do like get something? Should I look at the remix docs? We're gonna start fresh, man. I think we did enough experimenting with the TypeBlazer stuff. I guess the back end is also already its standalone. Why are you creating another repo? Because I want to separate my website from TypeBlazer. This midnightsimon.com is my personal website, and I don't think I want to put TypeBlazer under the same app. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be completely separate. They can still be integrated, but I want TypeBlazer to have its own authentication. It's everything separate from my website. That's why I'm doing it. You know, we'll still do TypeBlaze on stream, but wait, where should we create the new projects? In this folder? Yes. Install dependencies? Yes. Oh man. This is all the boring work, man. I'm also like just freestyling out here. There's no design, you know? There's nothing, man. It's gonna get real ugly. Alright. So let me see. I can just run npm run dev and it should work. Let me shut the other thing down. Wait, I think I already shut it down. No. Close this. Close that. Alright, brand new website, man. Brand new website. Remix. Alright. I'm gonna add some files here. I think I can just copy and paste these things, right? Let me just reject these changes. We don't want those changes, man. And then I don't know what we did here, but random username and some other junk. Well, I'm gonna delete these things anyways, but I'll just commit them for now, and then I guess we just need these things: type blazer and type blazer multiplayer. Alright, let me tell you. I just look at ShadCN for a nice UI library. Man, everyone recommends that, but I think it looks too generic. Everybody uses that. Alright, here we go. Here's my prompt. I want to create a type racer light game. It is called Type Blazer. I have copied some files into this folder called Type Blazer Multiplayer and Type Blazer. Create, wait, on the index homepage, let us create some buttons to navigate to those pages. Whatever, let's see what it does. So let me see. This is using Remix. This is using like version 2 Remix, man. Should I be using the new Remix? Or maybe not, because maybe the AI doesn't know anything about new Remix, yeah? Who knows? Use V2? Why? Wait. Why? Didn't you tell me V3's out? Or are you saying I should just use... You said V2 is being deprecated. Think I should just ride with it still? Alright, I'm just gonna accept everything, man, because it's like an empty repository. Well, it's not done. It's not done yet. Oh. Man, I have to say, streaming non-LeetCode stuff is pretty hard. I'd say streaming LeetCode is easy because all you gotta do is solve the problem, man, and when you're done, you go on to the next problem. And if you're done, if you're stuck, you go on to the next problem. You can just always reset and start something new so easily and so quickly. And everybody kind of understands the problem because it's small enough scope where, you know, you can know what's going on if you just jumped in. But when I'm working on these projects, man, there's just a lot of shit to do. And I feel like you kind of have to plan what you're going to do. And it's not the same because I don't know what I'm doing, man. So it's not like I can explain as I'm coding. I'm not even coding, you know. I'm just going with the vibes. But sometimes I just don't know what to do. And then I get stuck. And then it's like you guys are just watching me think, you know, stare into space or like type in random prompts to try and get it to fix it. Anyways, it's doing a lot of stuff right now. I wonder how much, like, what's a good balance for vibe coding? Like, how much input should you have? And how much should you just let the AI take care of things? Man, this thing is doing a lot of work. I hope it's right. I'm gonna just accept all, have it do its thing. Dark theme? Nobody told you about dark theme, man. I don't know why it's talking about all that junk. I'll run it, don't you worry about that, man. Let's see what it did. Here we go, here we go. It's ready to use, it says. How fast you progress on this project with little to no knowledge of how it works makes me want to use AI more often. Hey, Q, it's pretty fun. Sometimes. Oh shit, it did all this in like 5 minutes, man, or less. Alright. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay. Single player mode. Hey, look at that. It didn't catch my mistakes there. Our multiplayer. Coming soon. Get out of here, man. It's not coming soon. It's already here. Why did it change that, man? Alright, I have some feedback for it. Alright, let me say. The header is missing on the multiplayer mode. Alright, let's accept that. Type Blazor landing page is lit. It's a little bit too purple, but I'll take it. Built with love for typing enthusiasts everywhere. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Why? Alright. One thing at a time, man. I'll accept that. Let's see. Alright, at least we got the thing up there now. All right, next problem. The title. Was that heading on the home page is cut off a bit on the right side. Man, I can't believe they changed the multiplayer thing to coming soon when it was already done, you know? We'll address that real soon, man. Type Blaze? Yo. Why is that R invisible? Spoopdy, welcome to the party. Oh, it's not in, it's only invisible. Like, what the hell? Hey, I thought it would look good this way? Man. So here is where the problem is. I don't know where the problem is, man. But I think the font is just too big. Or something. I don't even know how to update stuff, man. I'm gonna just keep telling it. It is not being displayed properly on a large screen. It works on smaller screens, though. Type Blaze, should we call midnight type? No, man, not midnight, nothing. Overflow hidden? Who knows? But it looks like they just fixed it. It just fixed it. Simon type? No, man, that's crazy. Type Blazer. Alright. Next thing is like the multiplayer room says coming soon. Why did you change that? It was already completed when I pasted the file. Rolo Fiend, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Is this Cursor? Yeah, this is Cursor. Type Racer by Simon. No. Come on now. Type Blazer. Yeah. Restore the functionality, man. I can't be messing with things I didn't tell you to mess with. I need to write a rules file. Apparently, if you're using Cursor or anything, you need to generate like a rules thing. And I guess any prompt that you give it, it also reads the rules so that you don't have to keep typing the same thing to it over and over again. And a lot of people in their rules, they'll say something like, if you don't know the solution, don't make something up, or don't hallucinate, or, you know, stuff like that. I need to find my own rules. Don't defense. Wants to do a little type racer. Let's do it. Man, I can't wait until the day when the redeem is no longer type racer, but it's Type Blazer. I don't know how long it will take before that happens. All right, there's the type racer links. I could vibe code type Blazor in a couple days. I mean, I kind of did. Not fully feature complete. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to vibe code it, don't defense. Dang, there's a lot of people in here for the warm-up round. First race is the warm-up, second race. Dang, what a short-ass warm-up, man. What a terrible race for me. Spooped it 114. Too bad it was a warm-up. Let's do a bet. Me plus Q versus NCC plus me. Wait. Don't defense plus Q. Should we do that? You guys want to do that? Smart coder in the house. Alright, let's do it real quick. Run it back. Here we go. No condom, Chris. Hope you don't get too nervous, man. Look at, alright. No condom, Chris and me greater than or equal to don't defense plus Q. That is the bet. You have 1 minute to decide. Make it greater. No, you guys won last time, man. I can't do that. Brahundin Fidvi, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Oh, no condom, Chris. 7K. Easy work. Let's do another warm-up. No, we're going straight into the championship round. Straight into the championship round. It's actually not straight in there because we just did the warm-up. The warm-up was short, but that is how it goes, man. Alright. Let's see. Here we go, man. Gotta get ready. Alright, bets are closed. Bets are closed. Easy bet, man. Alright, championship race. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. So, don't defense and Q Ultimus versus no condom Chris, six pack sexy, and me. Here we go. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry I let you down, man. I let everybody down. I was so slow. But look at that, six pack sexy first place with 107. Q Ultimus also first place, but second place with 107. Q deserved that win. Yeah, don't defense 102. And who else? Who else was up there? Wait, Icy Black Deep 87 WPMs? That's crazy, man. Oh, Sick Logic, right? Is that Sick Logic or High Lift? I don't know. 101, Smart Coder 93. All right, here we go. Championship round. First, let's put the bet. Don't defense. Q Ultimus won that. Easy money. And then overall champ is No Condom Chris. So let me put that up on the board. No Condom Chris with a 107. That was the 55th win from No Condom Chris. Not many people have that many wins. Don't defense, No Condom Chris Pixel Pusher exclusive club of over 50 wins. Switching to my old keyboard has increased my typing power. I feel I can type faster now. Yeah. You probably do type faster, Q. Alright, here we go. What were we doing? Oh, we're doing some type blazer junk. Alright, I just stole a bunch of stuff. Use multiplayer hook? Comment multiplayer game. What are you talking about? Alright, let me see where the hell this is in the other project. Use multiplayer game hooks. Oh, I see. Don't worry. I'll get that in. I just added the I mean, I could just uncomment this, man. I don't even know why I told the dang AI to do it. Is that a sign that I'm getting super lazy? That's insane, man. I can't believe I just did that. But maybe there's like... Maybe it's alright. 5 races? Yeah, I mean... Hey, don't defense. He's kind of like you, man. He just wants to win. He's hyper competitive. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, snaps. I'm just... He let himself get overtaken by Pixel Pusher, man. Ain't nobody can stop Pixel Pusher. There is only like 100 people in the world that can probably stop Pixel Pusher, man. No Condom Chris ain't one of them. That's for sure. At least not yet. There's other things in there. Websocket. What are you talking about, man? Oh, this utils thing. Alright. I see. Reject. I'm gonna paste this in. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I had to move another file over. Oh, now it's working. And is this working? I think it's working, man. But let's just check some things. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. So now, let me join this dang room from another window. Oh, look at that, man. Alright, Type Blazor is now its own standalone thing. Hey, how come this is 75 WPMs? Alright, we need to fix that. What would stop me from copy and pasting text inside? Nothing. Well, there's a lot that will stop you right now. The number one thing that is gonna stop you, man, is the fact that this isn't anywhere except on my PC, man. You can't play this game. That's what's gonna stop you. Is there a way to make it only accept each word individually when typed? What do you mean by that, Q? Kind of like monkey type is what you're talking about? Well, like when you type a word in Type Racer, let's see. Let's go to Type Racer. Dang, Type Racer is loading. Alright. Oh. There's only one word that pops up in there. Is that something that you like? Actually, man, I think I prefer monkey types UI where there's only one text. Alright, let me just tell it that the UI sucks. Hold on, Q. Thank you for your feedback. Let me say the UI for the typing is not that great. I have a better idea. Make it look like monkey type. Man, even my prompting is lazy, man. Man, the AI is always so agreeable. Anything I tell it, it's like, yeah, that's a great idea, man. The AI is just a yes man, you know? Maybe that's dangerous. Time to rest, see you in 2 days. El Minson. Have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in. We need more insulting responses. It doesn't have to be insulting, man. It's just the same. We need like AI personality types that you can load up. Maybe this is the default personality type where it's just a yes man. But we need, you know, sometimes yes men are good, or yes people. Maybe also need somebody who's always trying to give you counterpoints. Alright, let's see what they did, man. Should we just accept? Of course. Oh shit, it's just like monkey type, man. This is crazy. But it's not quite like monkey type because I don't know what the hell this thing is. Gabriel Xavier from YouTube, what's poppin', man? I just vibe coded GTA 6 because I was tired of waiting. Yeah, that would be sick if you could do that. Alright, this is pretty good. But not... Let's see how the multiplayer thing looks. I was here in the other stream. The one yesterday? I mean, I remember you saying something like this, man. But I don't remember when it was because I stream like a few times a week. But maybe it was the vibe coding session that we did yesterday. Alright, let's go to this one. So, alright, let's see how the monkey type. They didn't change this, man. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell the AI. Please update the multiplayer with monkey type UI as well. Figure out how to make that work with figure out how to make that work. Gabriel Xavier says, "What's up, Twitch people?" What is up, man? Oh wait. Are you the one YouTuber in my Discord, man? Yeah, I think so. It's coming back to me now. Yeah, so I've been streaming on Twitch for 4 years. June 1st will be my 4-year anniversary on streaming on Twitch. And I've been streaming on YouTube for less than a year, man. Probably like 10 months. But Twitch didn't allow you to do dual streams. Like Twitch said, if you stream on Twitch, you need to be exclusive to Twitch. But they changed that. They changed that maybe like a year ago, where they allow you to dual stream to other platforms. Which platform do I like more? I like Twitch a whole lot more than YouTube when it comes to live streaming. But, you know, of course, if you only stream on Twitch, it's very hard to grow your channel because not that many people go on Twitch in the real world. You know, in general population, there's not too many Twitch viewers. But for YouTube, it's like everybody watches YouTube, man. So they say for like discoverability, you got to be on YouTube. But for the community and for like the live stream features and whatnot, Twitch is really where it's at. Stream on Discord, upload on YouTube. I don't even know people stream on Discord like that, man. Or I guess it's like a private stream or something. Discoverability on YouTube is terrible. Well, not for your live stream discoverability, but for your uploaded videos, you know, people watch those and whatnot, you know. I only started caring because Don't Defense started caring. Interesting. YouTube players so much better. I think Twitch player engineers are clowns compared to YouTube player engineers. Yeah, but man, the community on Twitch hits a lot different than on YouTube. I think Twitch has its own vibe, man. People are like way more active in chat. You got like fun emotes and stuff. You got the channel point redemption things. You got the raids and whatnot. I don't know much about YouTube streaming, but YouTube feels like it's bland, man. The YouTube streaming, at least. I agree, community is different, but again, YouTube players light years ahead. Oh, Desert Fox, what's happening? Send me a whisper, and I will send you a link to the Discord. When you stream on Discord, people are notified and can actually interact way more. That's what makes it fun for everyone. I see. But I can imagine, man. Imagine if you got like 100 viewers on Discord and everybody's trying to talk or something. I guess I've never tried streaming on Discord like that though. Maybe you can just have it where you're the only person that can talk. Or Maybe you can unmute people to have them just say something. I don't know. Maybe I should try it one day. Alright, Desert Fox, let me get your Discord invite ready to go, man. I just like watching videos on YouTube. I rarely watch streams. I watch a couple streams on YouTube every now and then, but not, they're like very rare. It's like special occasions, you know, special events. Dang. Anyways, what was I trying to do? We're trying to see the multiplayer stuff. Alright. This is what the AI did for monkey type. I can't even type, man. This is so bad. What the heck is going on, man? Alright, we got big problems with this UI. The stage channel is like a Zoom. People can raise their hands to talk. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try this out one day. Maybe I'll do a special Discord stream. I don't know what I'll do yet. Have you tried Sonnet 4 for Docker? Not for Docker, but have I even tried it? I don't know, man. I don't think so. Why is this messing up? I'm trying this one. Alright, here we go. What feedback do I have to give this? Looks okay-ish, but there are some bugs in functionality. First, there is a, well, first, the cursor doesn't line up with the correct position. Second, I couldn't type anything in, even though everything I typed was correct. Let's see what it does. Krunal, what's happening? Are you making your own type racer? I'm trying to vibe code my own type racer. Kinda. At least a little bit. When I start watching YouTube videos, it kills my whole day. Yeah, I don't watch YouTube that much, man. I don't really watch anything except, I mean, I'll go on Twitch. I go on Twitch a lot, but I don't watch anything, man. It's weird. Like, I'll go on Twitch and then I'll browse and I'll see who's doing LeetCode. And I'm like, oh dang, oh look, is this a new LeetCoder? Oh, Pimp 6565. Big pimping out here. First stream. Anyways, if you guys are interested in LeetCode, go check out Pimpin'. Anyways. Ignored #1 streamer Pat. Yeah, Pat's on, man. Everybody knows Pat. So that's my Twitch routine. I don't even watch anything else besides LeetCode. Lately, I mean, when Streamer University was on, I was watching that, but that's not normal for me. I don't even watch Kai Cenat. But I think that was a really interesting idea, and I think I liked it a lot, man. The Streamer University stuff. Wait, what was I doing? I told the AI to do some stuff, but I don't remember what I told it to do. Oh, I was telling it to do like all the UI bug changes. You should have applied to Streamer University. Yeah, I think if I could go back in time and I knew about applying, and I knew it was gonna go down, maybe I would have applied. But I don't think I'd fit in there, man. everybody's doing like IRL stuff, doing all types of crazy different content. I don't think there's any type of programming content there, you know. What is Streamer University? The #1 streamer in the world decided to do this week-long, or a few days, I don't know, like 4 days, where I guess he rents out some dorms at some university, like a real university, and I don't know how many people were there. If I had to guess, maybe like 150 people of the streamers and their crew, like cameramen and whatnot, camerawoman. And it was just a place for everybody to collaborate, meet each other, network, and also they had professors that were like more experienced streamers who would give these other smaller streamers like advice and lessons about the game and how to, you know, be successful in this stuff. And I thought it was such a great idea, and I thought it went executed really well. You know, I didn't watch every single hour of every single thing, but I only watched the highlights, right? That's why you'd be a shoo-in, because it's unique what you're streaming. I don't know if it's super unique. Everyone does vibe coding these days. They don't want all the dumbass League players in the same university class. What will you get? The 20th League streamer or the first LeetCode vibe coding streamer? Yeah, I guess so. But some of those people were small streamers, man. Like, streamers of all different types. There was people with like hundreds of followers only. Maybe average like 20 viewers. And there's people averaging with like million followers, man. So like the streamers who went to the university were all different sizes, and I think that was interesting. Oh, real Raymond Jones, what's happening? Kai was really looking for consistent streamers, and I am consistent. There's like 50,000 applicants. That's crazy. But I guess a lot of them were probably not even a contender. You know, 50,000, I imagine maybe they only had like one stream under their belt. I have a feeling, man, if I had applied, I think I probably would have had a decent chance, because I have years of streaming under my belt, and yeah, I'm pretty consistent, I'd say. Streaming is a big part of my life, even though it doesn't provide any like monetary, like I don't get paid to do this, man. I'm losing money by streaming, but I think I want to stream for the rest of my life, man. I made this decision like a few years ago after my first year of streaming. I sat down and I thought, man, will I continue to stream after I got into LeetCode or into Google? And I was like, yeah, for sure. I want to do this for the rest of my life, because it offered so many benefits that I didn't even think about. Anyways, let me look at YouTube a little bit. Just say, please carefully review all the code related to typing and solve or go to jail. Yeah. 150 streamers promoting Kai. Yeah, but he's also giving them something in return too, man. It's like, it's a two-way street, I think. But you said no, 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 and now you're like, never mind, don't defense is right, except you're missing don't. Wait, what are you talking about, man? Don't defense is right a lot of times, I'll say that, but not all the time. No one is right all the time. When you started streaming, I started streaming, oh, glad he asked. I just updated my About Me page, man. This is my whole streaming journey. I started streaming June 1st, 2021. That means my streaming anniversary is coming up next Sunday, or Sunday coming up. Maybe I should stream again on Sunday just for a little celebration. Wait, agent said if you can make $1,000 a month from 50 concurrent viewers, comes from subs, donos, community is big. Wait, what? Wait, Real Raymond Jones, what are you saying? Agent said if he can make that, then what happens? Or is he saying you can make that from that, you know? I'd say that's maybe a bit true. I don't make anywhere near that, man. Yeah, it's a bit high. I don't make anything near that, but I have to say, when I first started to stream, I hit over $1,000 a month a few times, I think, you know. But it was different because back then I was broke. I didn't have, you know, Google job or whatever. So I think people were more, and I was streaming every single day. These days I don't stream every day, man. I don't even stream nearly as much. But I think since I got, you know, I get paid and everything, people don't want to give me money because I already make a lot of money. I don't need subs or whatever, right? But back then when I first started to stream, I didn't have a job. And I was streaming like 6 hours a day. And I think my max was like 1,400 for the month when I was streaming then. Anyways. You forgot to mention No Condom Chris. Yeah, he is. Man, No Condom Chris is on the website. What are you talking about? I forgot to mention No Condom Chris. Look at this. No Condom Chris, a member of the community, encouraged me to participate in the Google Kickstart Round D. I was not going to take the contest because there was a UFC fight on that day. That's how long No Condom Chris has been. No Condom Chris has been in here, I think, from my first week when I started streaming, man. Wait, what are y'all talking about, man? No, what? You should do an anniversary stream. Yeah, I will probably do that. If I control it. That's why you don't have control, don't defense. Agent and Ludwig. I've seen this name, I don't know how to say it. Int list. Wait, that's why you need to get back on the YouTube videos. They actually can make money. Yeah, Icy Black Deep. I know, man. I've been just dropping the ball on a lot of like content stuff, man. Tyler's int list. And wait, int list feed on site? What does that mean, man? Wait. Oh yeah, who's higher? Wait, you asked me about what? I asked you about what? Basically, Ludwig said 100 concurrent viewers brings in $2,000 a month. Agent said in his class, 50 viewers brings $1,000 a month. These are for entertainment streamers, so maybe different from LeetCode. Yeah, no, man, can I show you how much? Can I show you my Twitch earnings? I don't know if that's allowed, but who cares, right? Because it's not even a lot revenue. Wait. All right, I'll show you my revenue from my original stream time, like from way back in 2021. Well, no. Should I show you? I think I never hit close to those numbers, no. But it took Like I got like crazy amounts of gifted subs from certain whales. All right, for the 5 months I streamed, I made $1,700 on Twitch, but it mostly came from like 1 month. 1 month I made way more than any of the other months. Yeah, but yeah, it might be different for entertainment streamers for sure. Yeah, look at those. Like I started, I guess in the beginning there is nothing, and then sometimes it was crazy. Like I guess this is how much money that I make, like after it's not like, not revenue as in how many gifted subs cost or whatever, right? But this is like way back when, man. I don't make that much from 50 concurrent, 1,000 a month. That's nuts. Anyways, 0.0 engaged viewers. Wait, what are you talking about? What is I think maybe that engaged viewers is like from a different, maybe it's like a newer metric or something. But like this is my timeline. I don't think I hit numbers like this again these days. These weren't even raids. This was the day after my interview. 90 average viewers. Like so many people showed up the day after my Google interview just to find out. And I've never hit those numbers organically again. Like even, I'm talking without raids, you know. And this was in 2021. So I peaked 4 years ago, man. And I've been just steady on the decline. But it's expected since first I don't stream as much and it's like not my main focus. Let me show y'all. You were streaming before you were working at Google? Yeah, man. I was streaming because I was interview prepping. Wait, what are y'all saying? When did you start practicing LeetCode and learn about algorithms? Oh, I have everything up on my website, man. So I started practicing in 2019, but I started really practicing in June 2021. That's when I first started to stream. And I think I made most of my progression during those 5 months I started streaming LeetCode. What you doing now is good, just testing and trying new things. Yeah, I haven't really been trying too many new things or testing out too many things, really, Raymond Jones. I've been a little lazy and complacent. Like I don't even clip my VODs, man. I don't even upload no clips, nothing. I could probably, of all my VODs out there, I could probably get so many clips, man. I don't even look at them. Once I stream, that VOD goes in the vaults and it never comes back out, you know? But that's all gonna change one day, man. I don't know when it's gonna change, but one day I'll start actually going through them. Someday this year, maybe. They've got AI clipping tools now. Yeah. I've heard about those a little bit. Every time I watch you, I get inspired to stream, but then when you're not streaming, I got no motivation. Spoopdy. You should just do it. I think in the beginning, it's really hard to turn the camera on, and you have to get through the first few weeks. But once you become consistent and you start to actually make connections with your chat, like the people who tune into your stream, you start to develop real relationships with them, and then now it's like it's a lot easier to show up after that. So in the beginning, when I didn't know anybody in chat, I would it was so easy for me to like not show up, you know. But after a while, I've been like, no condom Chris, I've been seeing this guy's name in my chat for 4 years, man. Like I've probably interacted with no condom Chris more than some of my real life friends, you know, for sure. And even real Raymond Jones, man, I've been seeing this guy in my chat since 4 years ago, man. And like, um, it's like you guys are real people. Jess, y'all are real people, man. And you're creating real connections with people when you stream, and you're creating connections with people who you would never get the opportunity to even meet. Like, don't defense and me hanging out, like, no way in real life we're gonna bump into each other, man. This guy's a grandmaster. I'm out here barely hanging on to my LeetCode night badge, you know. Like me and Brett hanging out in real life or meeting outside of Twitch, like when is that gonna happen? Brett is a professor of math, and I'm out here trying to figure out how to sum numbers up from 1 to n. And but look, Twitch has brought us together, people from all different walks of life, and I think it's a lovely thing, man. Twitch has really changed my life for the better. And now, like after I decided to start streaming, and I did those 5 months for LeetCode preparation, I thought about how much value I got out of streaming those few months, and I decided, man, I gotta do this forever. And I mean, it's forever hasn't gone yet. It's only been 4 years, but here I am still streaming, and I think I'm streaming now more consistent than I was back then. Even though back then I did it every day. I'm talking like in 2022 I wasn't super consistent. 2023 maybe not that good. 2024 I started to like really try to not take like 3-month breaks and stuff like that. 2025 I'm trying not to take no long breaks. I might have to take some time off here and there, but I'm not trying to just disappear for 3 or 4 months like I used to. And I kind of just treat it as, you know, something that you do as a hobby. Like if you play tennis, you're gonna go practice tennis like every week, and maybe you meet friends at the tennis court, and it's a community that you're always a part of, and it's easy to just jump in there. And I think this is kind of like what I think about streaming and leak coding. It's just this community, and I just show up a few times a week, and we all kick it and talk shit and do productive stuff, you know. Wait, I'm afraid of don't defense coming and grilling me. Hey, Spoopdy, don't worry about people making fun of you on stream or anything. You have the power to just ban people if you want. Like, you don't have to deal with nobody if you don't want to. You set the tone for your own community. Yeah, I'd say don't defense, I'd say, is a really nice person. I think his persona in chat is very much like fabricated, and it's just for fun. He's not an angry person, man. Don't defense is really, really so nice. Yeah, an online troll, part-time troll, but overall, very, very, very good guy. Angry troll, angry online troll, yeah. Oh dang, I buried my YouTube chat, my bad. Gabriel, so sorry. Usually I have my YouTube chat to the side, but it was buried under the window and I forgot to look over. Big event, 1st of June, yeah. Let No Condom Chris lead the stream. Wow, man, I would love to have No Condom Chris on the stream, but I don't think he wants that. Oh yeah, I work with creators. 50 and 100 viewers don't pay that much. It would be more risky to say 1-to-1. All right, what are we doing, man? We're trying to test this multiplayer stuff. Let's see if the UI things are solved. Man, it's even worse now. It's so hard to see. All right. I might have to do this manually. I'm gonna try a few more times. Should I switch it up to... Should I put on the max? Should I bring out the big bucks just for this problem? I'm willing to pay a few bucks to see if it's possible with max. Or wait, before I do that, let me just tag in Gemini Pro without max. Let's say the cursor, when I'm typing, the cursor isn't aligned properly. Can you fix that? So to justify the text. Oh yeah, I'll tell it to do that too. Like the text has been moving around too. We'll try and fix it. I might want to stream StarCraft 2 at one point, but I'm kind of lazy. Don't defense, are you... Wait, you still play StarCraft 2, man? That's... I think you mentioned this when we did the seg trees. Vibe coding front end only or everything? Everything, Krunal. So the back end is in... It's not working 100%, but it is somewhat working. Here's the back end. The back end is in C++. Kind of. It is in C++. StarCraft 2 is still the best RTS? For real? Man. People making RTS games need to get on top of it, man, because a good RTS game, when was the last time one came out? I don't even know. I guess RTS, dang, 15 years old. I use Go for my backends. Yeah, I hear like Go Rust is a lot faster to develop than C++, but man, I work with C++ and I've never built anything with C++. So that's why I'm like using C++ because I feel I want to be a real C++ programmer, man. I still play. What the hell is that, man? Never even heard of this. But it looks sick. Need help with the gem boxes? Clistar, man. You gotta save that. Clistar has been playing Blueprints. Have you guys played that game? And there's like this part with some gem boxes where it's like you need one true, one false, and some of them are trippy. Anyways, Krunal, yeah, the website isn't working right now. I have to refresh my Twitch API keys, but I'll do that off stream. I'm not gonna do that on stream. Oh wait, Gemini fixed something. Man, this is Gemini is good, man. Oh, look at that problem. Okay, let me tell. As I'm typing and I'm approaching the end of a line, the text starts to move. Maybe if you justify the text, it would fix that. But if that doesn't fix it, then figure out something else without breaking stuff. Says to justify text with magic to solve it. Yeah, yeah. I just told it that. Let's see. Alright, let's just accept all. Wait, what are y'all talking about, man? I think I'm a little bit behind. RTS is hard because people prefer multiplayer like Fortnite. Man, RTS isn't StarCraft 2 multiplayer, man. What you talking about multiplayer? RTS games can be multiplayer. Hey, my favorite RTS game is Company of Heroes. I play the shit out of that game, man. I love that game so much. And I tried Company of Heroes 3 recently, and it wasn't that good. I didn't have as much fun, but maybe because I was already bored of the style. I need to watch your videos when you do the C++ stuff because I have no idea how that works in the back end. Hey, Spook, neither do I. I can't even compile C++. But maybe I'm almost there to being able to figure out how to compile. Wait, yeah, neither. Ice Black knows what's up. I don't know either. Battle, what is Battle Aces, man? What the hell kind of game is this? Never heard of this. Looks old. Wait, yeah. I don't even know how to Google the question. Wait, what question are you trying to ask? Yeah, I never played that though, defense. And I really like doing C++ stuff. Just, oh man, I think I was lucky because I was able to do C++ at work. That's where I learned all my C++. But at work, I don't have to worry about linking and compiling and all that junk. Everything is just handled by internal tooling. So I could just focus on programming with C++. And that was nice. But now in the real world, everything is a little bit complicated. StarCraft 2 is multiplayer, but people played way more 1v1 is multiplayer, man. StarCraft 2 had a learning curve too, so it was rough for beginners to pick up. Liquid Hook wrote an article about it. Yeah, I don't know much about StarCraft 2, man. I used to play original StarCraft a little bit, but I was really more into Red Alert when I was growing up. Yeah, it looks old. Last RTS I played was Warcraft 3. Dang, that's old as hell. Dang. Man, Q, you play a bunch of old games, man. I still watch Brood War. What is this? Big fan of Warcraft. Yeah, me too. World of Warcraft was some of the best gaming experiences I've ever had in my life, man. By far. I don't think anything will ever come close to original World of Warcraft when the whole world didn't know what an MMO was and everybody got on at the same time and it was insane. I don't know. Wait, what's happening? I don't know if we'll ever get to re-experience something like that anytime soon. Alright, let me try this thing. What class do you play? Man, I played every single class. Man, it's still doing it. Alright, let me tell it. When I reach the end of a line and I'm typing the last word of the line, sometimes the word jumps to another line. Fix this, or else I will have to turn on max mode for Claude, and then you will be in big trouble. All right, there you go, Gabriel. I threatened it. Let's see if it's gonna work now. Maybe the threat wasn't good enough though. Yeah, so all right, what class did I play in World of Warcraft? The first class that I played to like end game was a hunter. I forget which type of hunter. Not survival. Some other type of hunter. The second class that I played end game was a holy paladin. Or something like that. Yeah, I was a healer. Holy paladin. And then after that I went to protection paladin, like a tank. And I think I just did those 3 classes mainly, but I also had like a priest, like a shadow priest. I had like a mage. I don't remember what kind of mage. I didn't play mage that often. Marksmanship, not beast mastery. I did marksmanship hunter. I probably had a BM hunter too. I didn't play it that much though. Right, accept. Let's see what this does. Wait, let me close some of these things, man. Make a new room. Man, it still does it. It still doesn't work. I'm about to bench you. I'll give you one more chance to fix it. Let me try and describe the error a little bit more for it. Okay, it happens when the bug happens when the next word I have to type is on the beginning of the next line. And I'm at the end of the current line. The text or the word jumps from the next line to the current line, and then it looks bad. Oh, spoopdy. That's a good way to put it too. Maybe I'll send that to Claude after I bench Gemini for not being great. Well, let's see. Oh shit. Make a new room. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh, this is not the same text. Alright, I don't know what to do, man, but I gotta go real soon. I think it might be the way it implements it. I have to look at how it implements it. I think it has two texts. One of them is gray, and then the one I'm typing is green. But maybe what we need is something else to do this. Maybe we need to have the two texts on top of each other always, and I'm not typing out the new text, but I'm just, I guess there's some invisible text and it's just highlighting. It's like highlighting, changing the color or whatever as it goes. How far can you get type before the cursor goes to the next line? Like, no, I think it when it gets to the end. But I don't think we're gonna solve this problem tonight. I think it is clearly solvable. Because monkey type does something here. Man, monkey type thing looks nice. Oh wait. Oh, monkey type does it too, man. When you type wrong characters, it does it. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, something I like about monkey type is you can't go back. Once you type a word, that's it. You can't like go back too much. Like this one, I can go back even to things that I've already typed successfully. Oh man, that end is not good. I really like monkey type. I bought their keycap. Yeah, monkey type is sick, man. I would really like to do something as nice as monkey type, but multiplayer. Wait, does it endlessly just pull the characters from the next line, or does it stop eventually? Yeah, I think it stops eventually. Oh, look at that. There's a bug. There's a lot of bugs, man. We have a lot of work to do on this vibe coded stuff, but I think it's giving us a nice beginning. You know, throughout my whole career of programming, I've always been more interested in fixing broken things than I have been in like creating new things. So now that we can vibe code some half-assed broken stuff, I think I'm more like likely to go in and fix them, you know, than like trying to create all this stuff from scratch. I don't know if that makes sense, man. Oh, start a new chat. All right, I'll do that real quick. Text should be completely static and not moving. All right, let's start a new chat. And then this is gonna be the last prompt. Wait, should we turn on? All right, I'm gonna go all out for this last prompt. Max mode, Claude 4 Opus, or however you say that word. New chat. Oh wait. New chat. And let's say, all right, I'm gonna take what Spookdy said. Spookdy said, I should type this. And also what Gabriel said. Gabriel said, the text should be completely static. Fix this, or else I will have to cancel my subscription. Subscription. They're working on a multiplayer version? Oh no. It's all good. I think it's a good learning experience for me too. I didn't try to do any vibe coding when I created my site for my friends and I, but maybe I can start trying. I'm not good when it comes to UX, UI. Yeah, maybe you should be using some AI to assist you then. All right, let's see if max mode on the latest and greatest is gonna fix this junk. Make a new room or whatever. Man, now I can't type as the sun set over the... Huh. That was strange. Uh-oh. Look at that. I mean, I think I know why it's doing it, man. And I think it's the way it decided to implement this. Here's what I think. I think this gray text is there, for sure it's there because we can see it. And then we're typing the same thing and it's creating a new text as we type it. And then when we get here, since it's justified or whatever, or I don't think it is justified, is it? When we get here, as we're typing, like, the word B can fit on this line, so it puts it there. But once we get to a certain amount of characters, it wraps the word to the next line, you know? And I think we need to figure out a way where instead of we're putting the text down as we're typing it, we're just changing the color of each character in the text or something like that. I think if we can do that, we can solve this problem. But it's not happening tonight, man. We're gonna, let me write that down in the list of things to do. That makes sense. Q. Wait, what he's talking about? Q, let's go. Oh, he's talking about type Blazor. So there's clearly some bugs. We're gonna try and fix them. What if we give it something like playback, so the user is not actually writing the text, but clicking the letters that are there? It won't show wrong characters, so no time waste to erase. It won't show when correct. I don't know if I want to. I think that kind of messes up with your typing, man. Because if I'm typing something and I type the wrong character, I will immediately hit backspace. But then if it doesn't put, you know, a wrong character, maybe it's a little bit weird. Isn't vibing more frustrating than learning and doing it yourself? Nah, I don't think so. Well, I've spent many years learning, Jest. I think I've been learning how to program for the last 12 years. So I'm not saying I know everything, but I know enough where I can probably debug things. Maybe not really good, but I can probably fix this problem if I went into it, man. And it does help me learn. I think it makes things more enjoyable for me. Vibe coding, I really like vibe coding. I don't think it's super frustrating. I think it also works well on stream because I don't have to focus as much on the code all the time. I can actually, you know, use some of my brain cycles to read chat and respond to chat. So that's like really nice as a streamer. And I think even though vibe coding will produce buggy code and stuff like that, I think it does certain things really well. Like it makes a nice design for me. I'm not a designer. Like no way. It would probably take me all stream to make something like this. Well, way longer than all stream. But the fact that we could get something like this up and running in just a few prompts is really amazing. And we'll see how it plays out in the long run. I think I've built most of my website with vibe coding, midnightsimon.com. I think if I hand built everything, I probably would have gotten bored or frustrated and I'd give up. It's kind of like if I play an RPG game and then I take like a 2-week long break and I come back to it. I have no idea what the hell I was doing, man. And I don't want to try and figure out where I was or what's next or try and remember the code base. And I think at that point, usually I just give up or I just kind of never pick it up again. But with vibe coding, I can just get right back in and be like, hey man, add this feature. And it does it. And I'm like, yeah, that looks all right, you know. So what I'm saying is I usually get frustrated with lack of progression as I'm coding things. But with vibe coding, you can always make progress. Maybe it's not progress in the direction you always want it to go. But I think making progress is really big for like just continuing and keep on keeping on. But it's fun. I think the most important thing is I'm having fun doing it. And sometimes when I'm just coding, it's not fun. It's frustrating when I get stuck. I think the way Simon is using vibe coding isn't optimal. He should give it the smaller AI, smaller piece and build up. Yes, I should do that, man. I think that is how you should vibe code effectively. You break it down into like really small pieces, but then that means I gotta like actually design the stuff too, man. It's a learning experience. Maybe as time goes on, I'll become a better vibe coder. Sir Salsus, what's happened? I was advised to star C for my coding journey, as will allow me to get a grasp of a language that will make other languages easier to learn. Thoughts? Star C? You mean, what the hell is star C, man? Or are you saying start C? Like learn C? Like the language C? Oh. Alright. I hear you. I actually went to a school that thought the same thing. I went to this school for a few months. 42. They believe that everybody should learn C as their first programming language because everything is kind of derived from C in some ways. I don't think you gotta go that deep with C, man. Like maybe it's good to know about pointers and memory a little bit, but you don't gotta know all that crazy stuff, man. I think that's a little overkill. I think if you just studied computer science, it would be the same as learning C, because computer science will teach you what goes on under the hood. I don't think you need to start with C. That's my thought. Wait, Jess, disagree? What do you mean? But then you have to use your brain to split it up? Wait. Anyways, I gotta go soon. Wait, where's my YouTube chat? I don't want to leave. Yadav, what's happened? Wait, let's see what Gabriel is saying. I never programmed before, and for the past 4 weeks, I've become a full stack developer, learning only the concepts, not the code. Give it a week and I'll be senior. Yeah. Very good. Man, I'm not... I mean, senior engineer could be so many different things, man. I think, you know, a senior engineer at a startup versus a senior engineer at like a FANG company, even within the fan companies, or even within the same fan company, a senior engineer could be so different, man. But anyways, instead of upgrading my PC setup, I'm buying a $1,400 Herman Miller chair. Hey, did you already buy it, man? I'd say cancel your order, man. You shouldn't be spending $1,400 on it. Go buy one that is used. Go buy a used ass one for like 300, 400 bucks, man. Come on, man. $1,400 is for ballers only. And if you're talking about you only have $2,000 to spend on a PC, you ain't balling, man. And you don't need to be buying a brand new Herman Miller chair. That's crazy talk. You're broke. You can't be spending that money on a chair. You gotta buy it secondhand. I don't even buy brand new Herman Miller chairs, man. Broke? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it as any type of disrespect, man. I used to be broke. Maybe some people still say I'm broke. But you gotta be a little bit smart with your money. Cancel that order if you already ordered it. I think you can get, man, I just bought a Herman Miller chair for 250 bucks used. The first Herman Miller chair I bought was like 700 used. Where do you buy it from? I bought it locally. I just look in Facebook Marketplace or something, man. Wait, depends on where you live. If you live in like a small town, population 1,000, you're probably not gonna be able to find it locally. You gotta live in a real city. Wait, Pat's Hello World. Thank you very much for the raid. What's happening, man? I was about to go raid you, man. Come on, man. Yeah, fresh grown, locally sourced Herman Miller chairs. That's what you need, man. Yeah, me and Simon think alike on some things. Hey, C++77. You should use that money to upgrade your PC, because you talking about you had some Intel i3 from 2015. That's crazy talk. Man, your back can wait. I don't know. How old are you? If you're under 30, you don't need that chair yet. 24, dang, you don't need that chair yet, man. Your back is strong at 24. Leet Whale, what's happening? Enrosis in the house. We're trying to convince C++77 to not spend $1,400 on a Herman Miller chair, because he's taking that money from a new computer. He's like buying a chair instead of a PC. But you need a PC, man. On some things, me and Simon thinking like, on other things, nah, come on, get out of here. Any updates? In Rosis, there are no updates, man. Hey, Pat. Hey, I have to agree. Herman Miller, the chair is the best thing I've ever bought. But you don't need to buy it brand new. You know? And if I had to do it again, I'd probably still buy it used. These chairs are good because they can last for 20 years. That's why they're so great. And you can, there's so many Herman Millers for sale out there used, man. Just go buy a used one. I was gonna take a PC from my work. They're getting rid of HP Z4s. I don't know what that is, man. But you should take one anyways. Alright, I gotta go. It's already past my time. But Pat's here. Oh, YouTube. I have a rule that for every code file it generates, create a well-defined, dedicated README documentation with hyperlinks and everything. That's crazy. Real coders use stability balls? No, man. You need the right back support. And you need a chair that's adjustable so that you can move into different positions, that you can take the pressure off some parts of your back and put it on different parts. And like, you know, that's how you do it, man. Anyways, it's time to get out of here. Who we gonna raid, man? Man, ever since I've been tuning into Streamer University, that's all I get in my feed now is Streamer University junk. I don't want that anymore, man. It's over. Can I unfollow it? Man, that one dude, the pimp guy, is off. Pat's Hello World is off. Who we're gonna raid? We gotta find somebody else. Should we go raid a test stream? Alright, you guys tell me who we're gonna raid. Or should I just end stream? Oh, vibe coding. Should we hit this vibe coder? Hey, is this guy actually vibe coding or is he joking around, man? He just started streaming. He's on Twitter? Come on, man. Never end stream? What you talking about? Wait, I found 374. Yeah, man. You buy that. 374 is a great deal. Anyways, let's see. Real quick. I gotta scan somebody to raid. Vulcan. Hey, let's hit this vibe coder. I don't know who he is. Hopefully he's alright. Four followers. About to get raided. Alright, the raid has started. Orange Pellets, thank you very much for the follow. And alright, here we go, here we go. That's it, that's all, man. We tried to vibe code some stuff today, but it didn't work out. But what we did do is I took TypeBlazer out of midnightsimon.com and I put it in its own app. So it's not like infecting my app. And I guess that's the biggest thing that we did today. And we're trying to like mess with the UI, but we'll get that working over the next few weeks. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Leet Whale, Harish, C++77. Enjoy the Herman Miller chair if you buy it locally, man. Icy Black Deep. Have a good night. See you later. Rafiq and Gabriel from YouTube. Have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yadav, see you later. Have a good night. No Condom Chris, don't defense. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everybody, see you next time. Q, whoever. Pat's Hello World, good night. Leet Whale, Inrosis, good night. See you next time. C++77's already said good night. Whatever. I'm out of here.